You are a very good person. I know. There you go. Thank you once again. No problem, my friend. So we're cool. I have something you may find interesting. Oh. Hey everybody, welcome back to Falcon Plays This War of Mine, custom scenario, Walking Dead characters, yada yada yada. Resume, my friend, resume. We're doing really amazing. Let me, first and foremost here, find out what's going on with the bio here. Poor guy, if only I could spare some food, I would have, but I have to think about the others. Don't feel bad about that. We were going to go back there today to feed this man. We ran into a homeless dude last time around, and it broke my heart because I was doing my looting and he kept on, walking next to me the entire time, asking for food, telling about me, how his friends had been, destroyed by shelled mortars, and it was sad. Unfortunately, I had no food on me to give him, but I want to go back there today and feed him and see what happens. So, really quickly, we have an event with Carol as well. I hope that man from the squad is okay. Maybe we should bring him some food. Exactly, we are. We definitely will, Carol. So, hey, is Daryl's pictures back? Daryl's pictures back. When did that happen? I'm not even sure. Come over here and get some rest. Hungry, slightly wounded, and tired. You're still slightly wounded, huh? Jesus. So annoying. And Amelia, let's bring you down over here as well. Hungry and tired. And let's see. Carol, just very hungry, slightly wounded and recovering. So let's get you off of this bed here soon. And let's bring you up here to get some food because we do have some food available. And I think the other person will just have Rick get some food as well. And then after these guys are done sleeping, I'll get you guys rested as well, and we should be fine. You get some rest here. Okay. So we'll feed you guys, and then we'll get you resting for the rest of the time here. And these healthy individuals should be up and running pretty soon. And we'll try to start looking into what's happening over here as well in terms of our upgrades. We should be able to make some stuff happen right now. Our trap, by the way, our rat trap has not brought in anything just yet, so we have to wait a bit longer. Carol, very hungry, get some food in you. Rick, slightly wounded and tired. Let's have you... I don't think we have any more filters, so come down over here and see about making something down here. Carol, we might have you make a bit more food. I think we have a lot of water. We're a bit low, a little bit now on the old fuel, so we should start thinking about bringing back some wood, if only just to make some more fuel for our food over here. We have 12 pieces of food. We have a bunch of canned food though, so I'll just bring canned food back to the guy at the squad. So for now, let's go ahead and make like 3 meals. Sure, why not? Make 3 meals. How many can you make? You know what? If we can make a lot of them, just make a lot of them now. It does seem like we can. It's not too cold as well that I need to save any fuel for the heater as well. We probably will soon, but for now, you know what? It's gonna cost me a bunch of water, but make it happen. Make 7 meals, have them on tap over here, and that should be fine. Okay, so you'll be busy for a while. Rick, we already have the trap. I guess you could set up multiple traps, huh? That'd be interesting as well. Just have traps all over the place to, catch stuff constantly. That could be pretty useful as well. I never considered that one. Alright, so over here we have the availability to make the heat lamp, which we do need to grow our own vegetables, which is something we want to do. We also have the mixer, and we have the thermal regulator, which we need for the heater if we want to upgrade it again, which we might want to do that. It only requires 4 of these, right? Let's see, can we make this happen? 4 over here, and 4 over here. So, we need 12 in total to make all these 3 items down here, which is something that is a possibility. But what's more important right now, I'm going to say setting up the herbal workshop. No, it's this one, the garden. So we need wood for the garden so we could grow our own veggies. So we definitely do want to bring back a bunch of wood from the squat next time we're there. But I also want to set up the reinforced door so we don't get raided. It's going to bring me down to only 2 wood. So we'll need 28 wood to make this happen in order to make the vegetable garden. I don't think we need the vegetable garden just yet. We have a bunch of food that we could just regularly cook here for now. So let's just think about safety, and we'll do the reinforced door first, which is going to cost us 4 more electrical parts. But at least we'll have some safety happening, and that's pretty good. So go over there, reinforce that door, and we don't have to worry about it. Well, I guess we still do, but not as often anymore about raids. So that'll happen. That might put us down with a few supplies that we won't be able to make anything else happen for now, but that's okay. We'll just go back to the squad. There's a bunch of stuff waiting for us there. So I'm not too heartbroken about it. We're using up all of our water for the cooking of meals as well. So we'll see how many components we have left over right now after we're done with this door. Let's see. So Carol, Hungry still? I could feed you now and get rid of this hunger completely, huh? Since you're slightly wounded, I'm not sure if it'll really help, but sure, you know what? Have another meal. Daryl, or Rick's actually not hungry whatsoever. Just tired. Alrighty, Rick, you can come down here and sleep now. Daryl is up and running. He's hungry. Might give him some food too now, you know? It's right there, might as well take advantage of it. But before we do that, let's see exactly how many components we have left over here. We have 5 components left over, or 6 components left over, and only 2 wood. So yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of scrounging for that stuff here pretty soon. As a matter of fact, I might want to take the axe to the decrepit squad and break stuff down. Make another filter. Let's make another filter as well. It's going to require more components too, but at least we have some more water happening. So yeah, we're down to no components and like 2 pieces of wood. So all of our utensils, our resources are basically nil, but hey, we have a bunch of upgrades, so that's the upside, is to do some most. Carol's get you rested as well. Amelia's up and running. Come up here and get some food, Amelia. And Daryl, you get some food as well. I guess we'll just clear up everybody's hunger here today. We have the option to do so. So you guys get this up and running, and then we'll be fine. The moonshine doesn't really sell for too much, but I did notice that there is the lab, which can purify the moonshine into like high quality liquor, which then would have like a really high trade value. So I'm still not really sure if that's, you know, something I want to go with. But, you know, now that I have this moonshine still over here, it just makes me think like, you know, I made it. Might as well try to make the most of it. Who's coming up here? Where are you going? Excuse me? No, Carol, you were supposed to get some sleep. Not sure what you're coming up here for. It's probably my bad. I must have done something to make her come up here. So I think we're done, right? Trap's not setting off. Oh yeah, the filters. Let's set up the filters here really quickly. Amelia, you can just probably have a seat up here. Yeah, I think we're done over here. Set this up. You guys will rest here for the rest of the night. Let's go ahead and have Daryl. Well, once he's done with the filter, we'll have him check out the radio, and then that's it. Door. Is that opened? It shouldn't be open. Close the door. Reinforce it for a reason. What's the point of having a reinforced door if you can have it completely wide open? It's like, yeah, we're secure, but, you know, door's completely open. Come on in. That's just silly. Alrighty, Daryl. Check this out here really quickly, and I think we wrap it up here. Traps doesn't bring anything in. Collecting water up there. Check out the old radio. Music playing. Let's see here. Not much. Here we go. Next few days should be warm and pleasant. Good. Any news? Some classical music. The rebel leader, still but same news, and rebel and government forces. That's about it, huh? Music is playing. Alrighty, guys, we are gonna jump forward. Alrighty, guys, so we are now in night number 13, and oh, fudge. I'm still used to seeing hungry all the time, so I thought because there was less yellow in the status screen, I thought that Carol and Rick had finally recovered, but no, they're still slightly wounded. Oh, for a second there I got my hopes up. Anyway, we have some new locations. We have the construction site, which is a scary, scary place from what I remember. We have the ruined villa, we have a hotel, and we have St. Mary's Church as well, which I think is also kind of scary. And the city hospital. City hospital's pretty cool. Like, it's not really too dangerous, but you can't really mess around in there. If you mess around in there, then people do get pissed off and come after you. Let's see here. We'll have Rick stay on guard. You stay on guard. Carol, you will sleep in bed. Finally heal up, please. And then Daryl, you are going to scavenge. And our goal is to go back to the Decrepit Squad first. Give food to the man. Pick up a bunch of components as well. And then come on back over here. Because right now we're missing a bunch of components to make some more upgrades. But everything else we're fine on in terms of food and all the other stuff. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Shoot. The saw blade. Well, that's okay. We'll probably come back to the Decrepit Squad one more time, so after this one, so I'll bring the saw blade afterwards with me, because there's a locked area up there with a saw blade. So, Decrepit Squad it is. Scavenge, sleep in bed, guard, prepare. For now, we take the food for the old man, and that's about it, right? I don't think I need anything else. No. Just bring food. If we had a saw blade, obviously I would have taken it now, but we don't. So just food it is. Let's go ahead and scavenge over here. With my luck, this place will be crawling with enemies suddenly for no reason. Like, oh, hey, here's food for you. Oh, look, you're dead and people are out shooting at me because they came over here and pillaged. All right, here he is. Hey, yeah, good evening to you two. I'm very hungry. Could you help me? Yes, that's what I'm here to do. Who are you, Grisha? Alrighty, Grisha, there you go. You are a very good person. I know. There you go. Thank you once again. No problem, my friend. So we're cool. I have something you may find interesting. Oh. What would that be? I will show you. Come with me. Look! You do something nice for people and they repay you. I mean, not that you do nice things for people because you expect a reward, right? But, you know, I'm just saying that on occasion you do good stuff and, you know, you get rewarded for it in one way or the other. Karma, you know, whatever you want to believe in. If you believe in karma, there you go. Or just a person themselves. Who's to say? You know, I always find it like kind of like weird, with like, especially when it comes to have a look. There's something peculiar behind the barrels. Alrighty, shall do. Shall do, my friend. Ooh. Aha! So this is what the moonshine can turn into if we get the lab up and running. The pure alcohol, which does have a lot of trade value then. You could also use it to produce meds or bandages, and we have some jewelry as well. So 1 canned food for this, obviously well worth it, I would say. Excellent. Alright, thank you, my friend. I hope the food treats you well. I was going to say before I got distracted by what we found over here, is that it's almost the same thing with gifts. Like I don't know, like, I don't like when people, like, give me gifts, like, for, like, you know, special occasions, birthdays, Christmas, whatever, because, like, I feel like sometimes people do it just because they expect something in return. Like, you know, I gave you this, so I know at some point you're gonna pay me back for this, right? Or, like, you know, not pay you back, literally, but expect something in return. And then, like, what really bothers me the most about it is the fact that there is, like, sometimes a discrepancy in terms of, like, value. Like, I'm not like that myself. Like, if somebody, like, legitimately gives me an item, and, you know, that alone for me is good enough. I'm just kind of like, oh, hey, thanks a lot. That really means a lot. Just the thought of it. But sometimes I feel people can be a little bit vindictive when they give items and they get another item, and they're just kind of like, oh. And they don't say it outwards, right? But in the back of their mind, it's probably like, you know, well, fuck, my item was more worth than this. So it's just the whole gifting idea, just because of, you know, certain people's cynicisms, you know, it kind of turns me off because of that. I'm not saying everybody's like that. There's genuinely good people out there, too. I like to think that I'm kind of like that myself, but, you know, I don't like, I guess, rocking the boat of people that might not, you know, feel that same way, where it's kind of like, you know, fuck, I gave you this, you gave me this is not worth my time, or not half of what I gave you, or, you know, stuff like that. But whatever. That's just random stuff here that I started thinking about because of the whole karma comment. Components, and we have wood. We need a lot of the stuff, so we're going to probably come back here again anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And we do need a few more of these as well, so we take everything here for now. Alright, my friend, please stop chasing me now. I gave you food. Oh, you're just leaving now, good. I got nothing else to give, unfortunately, my friend. Well, actually I do, but not on me at the moment. But I just fed you too, so you should be fine. Not that you're my pet, not that way, like, you know, hey, Kojo, I just fed you. Get on out of here now, you're not my pet, my friend. I didn't mean that at all, I assure you. Alrighty, good haul indeed. Yeah, it's a decent haul because we got the stuff that we needed. It's not really like, you know, impressive items, but it's stuff that we definitely do need. We were raided. Rick has a deep wound. How the you know, this upsets me because I have everything barred up. I spent all of my last remaining items to make the barred door, and now you're telling me we were attacked and we got, you know, screwed up in the process. Someone tried to rob us. They really meant business, but we managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we're all alarmed. None of us was wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything. What do you mean none of us was wounded? Apparently, Rick has a deep wound. I'm a bit confused right now. You guys are really conflicting with your reports here. We used up the last remaining 4 bullets that we had to chase them off as well. Hungry, tired. I shared some food with the hungry man despite having so little. We need to remain human. Absolutely. Alrighty. Daryl, let's come and have you start sleeping. Hungry, wounded, tired. Okay. I'm upset about this, for one. We must make sure we don't end up like that poor man from the squad. I know supplies are tight, but Daryl Dixon did the right thing by sharing food with that man from the squad. Okay. Look, dog. You're tired. I will get you some rest here soon. Hungry, slightly wounded, recovering still. Just never recovers, does she? I'm gonna finally have to use one of these bandages, I guess. You know what I'm hoping for? That maybe finally by using this bandage, it'll finally be completely healed and no more of this whole slightly wounded nonsense, okay? So, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Hey, look! Our trap actually got some food in here. Yes! Okay. Hungry and tired. Okay, we'll deal with you. Actually, before you run over there to check up on that trap, let's go ahead and put the other filter. Let's see. You have a bio update too. I'm glad Daryl Dixon helped that poor man. We have a bunch of good people in our squad at the very least. I remember when we had Bruno last time around, like Bruno would just be a dick about stuff. He'd be like, you know, hey, why do we have to do that? Rah, 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 rah. But, you know, that's Bruno for you, right? Amelia, let's have you come down over here, check up on this trap. We'll have you sleep pretty soon. Could use some rest. I think we have like another fertilizer left over, right? Yes, we do. Make that happen. Alrighty. Hungry, slightly wounded, recovering. I'm bleeding, but just a little. Wow, wait, what is that? Like some sort of like menstrual type of situation there, Carol, or what? Daryl is still doing his thing. Hungry, tired, wounded. Let's have you do your thing over here as well. Rick? There's somebody outside. Anyone there? I brought you something. Okay. Well, what did you bring? I wasn't expecting anything, but sure. This is not a trick, is it? Better not be a trick. Let's talk. You won't regret it. Okay. Go ahead. What do you got to say? We live several blocks from here. We saw that you took refuge in this building, and since we're supposed to be neighbors, we decided to pay you a visit and say hello. We brought you some vegetables from our garden. 5 vegetables? Oh my god, you're a base god. Yes, I will take that. We've got to help each other. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it very much. This isn't going to be one of those things I just talked about, right? Isn't this like kind of weird? I was talking about the whole karma thing and this, you know, happens. It's kind of a little bit scary now. Game? Are you self-aware like 60 seconds as well? Because if you are, Daryl is up and running. Perfect. Let's get you out of here, Daryl. She's hungry, slightly wounded. Let's get Amelia her rest now as well. And Daryl, let's see, dog. Everything over here is set up for now, right? Yes. What did you need to do? Just probably eat if that? We have veggies now. I'm so happy about that. I want to make some more meals now. Just because we have vegetables, so we could definitely, you know, scrounge up on them. I guess we would need some more water, though. Okay, so I'm still storing up for the herbal garden. We need 10 more components and then 20 more wood. Wood's going to be the one that's going to kick us in the ass because we could only carry 2 back with us every single time. So that's the one that's going to cost us the most grief of everything else that we do have. So we got to keep that in mind here. I almost feel like making a few more filters as well, especially if we want to make more meals with the veggies that we got. However, we got raided today. Nothing happened, or at least nothing was stolen. So I think we'll probably be raid-free for maybe a day or two. So I think we could hold off on eating up the food and then making some more food with the vegetables. So, yeah, I think we'll hold off on that one. Now, in terms of our weapons, though, we should be able to upgrade... No, we still need to make that. And obviously we need more components and wood yet again for the advancement of workshop. However, we do need the saw blade. Let's not forget that this time around. Especially if we want to go back to the decrepit squad, which we do for the components. So, that's that. Hungry, tired. Hungry, wounded, tired. Yeah, he's doing this thing over here too. Carol. See about maybe getting you some rest afterwards. Let's see. Daryl. So we got the saw blade now, which we do need. Let's go ahead and make the helmet as well. Especially if we decide to get a little bit dangerous later on. We'll need that. It's going to cost me 3 parts and 5 components. You know it happens. Go ahead and make that happen, though. And with that... Oh, we need to set up the filter yet again. We have one more, right? No, we need another filter. Oh, boy. Components, and wood. That's what's killing me right now. Components... Oh, hey. 15 degrees. So it's getting a bit colder now. I don't think that's still, like, dangerous territory, but, you know, we're kind of getting there a little bit now. Great. So that's done. Let's go ahead and we have the helmet now. That's good. Let's go ahead and make a filter. Yeah, just 1 for now. Get, like, maybe 4 more water coming in. And I guess we could have Carol check up on the radio meanwhile. We'll have Daryl run upstairs soon. Let's see here. Music is playing. Oop. It's playing. Rebel government. What happened here? Same thing. Rebel leader. Classical music. The next few days should be warm and pleasant if a little bit windy. So maybe the windies was causing the slight drop in temperature here a little bit. That's fine. It's still like, you know, not exactly... I guess it would probably change to like red. Like bright red or yellow when it's like a problem. I don't know. I forget what the color should be at this point. Set that up there. Trap's still going on. Veggies, food. You know what? Let's have Caro just get some food now while we're at it. And let's have Daryl also get some food while we're at it. And whenever Amelia wakes up, we'll have her get some food too and just put Caro to bed more than likely. Alright guys, we're gonna wrap it up here, and actually not wrap it up, but we'll skip over to the next night, night number 14. Alrighty guys, night number 14, Decrepit Squad is still at 35%, even though we've been there twice already. But maybe I'm hoping what this means is it says some weapons and a huge amount of materials. Maybe if we crack open that area with the saw blade, there's something really interested in there for us. So obviously we'll have Daryl do his scavenging. Caro is slightly wounded. Rick, let's have you sleep in bed because you're the one that's with the deep wound. We'll have Caro be on guard here for once, along with Amelia. And Daryl will do his scavenging. We'll go back to the Decrepit Squad. Maybe the last time, we'll see. Depends on how many components are left over afterwards. But that's all we need right now, just the saw blade to get in. Everything else we're fine on. Scavenge out over here. And well, I guess we'll see what's in here. Saw blade is all we have left over here remaining. God, I really wish like we had a way to bring back more wood. Like, I really hate the fact that the game limits you to only 2 wood per item slot. Because, God, like, so many items require wood, you know? So it's just like the whole... That better not be locked. That better not be locked, goddammit. Don't mess with me this way. Who's down there? That just a homeless dude? This neither? I hope that's a homeless dude. Are you okay there? Worries me a little bit. Oh, hey, we have a broken shotgun. We have a shotgun already, but now we'll have 2 after we fix this one, obviously. So we'll take this here for now. Pop this open over here. Oh, one more area to check out. I also keep forgetting that we need wood as well for fuel. We're kind of low on fuel as well. That's the other thing that kind of bothers me a bit. These are quality roll-ups, which you could probably use for some trading as well. Then again, the best way to get wood, I guess, would be just from Franco trades, right? Yeah. Who is this? I'm kind of curious to see who this is. This is the homeless dude, right? Yeah, it's him. Okay. It's just like, well, what is this guy talking to? He wasn't talking before. I guess now that I fed him, he's like, you know, really active and looking for items himself. Trying to survive. Maybe I gave him the will to live. And if that's the case, then I'm actually happy about that. Look at all this wood left over. Yeah, Jesus. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and grab components. You know what? Yeah, I guess I'll take the book as well. Broken shotgun is needed. Let's leave 1 piece of wood. More components, and then maybe the rest would just make wood, because we do need that after all, don't we? Yeah. Cool. So, that's it for here. Broken shotgun, the book. That right there, and we need some fuel after all, so that's going to help us out too. That's fine. Alrighty. And I think with this, guys, we wrap it up here for today. I'm still seeing a bunch of components here that I am interested in. I might do some off-camera grinding in this area for a few days. We'll see. I'll see how that works out. Like, what worries me about grinding off-camera with this game, especially when it comes to returning to places, is the fact that sometimes random events happen and I don't want to miss those for you. But at the same time, I do feel that some people are going to be upset if I just keep going to the same place, even though obviously it's well worth our time, because what I need to continue with the game, at least to get us properly supplied, is in that Decrepit Squad, obviously through all these resources. But, you know, some people do want to see more action as well, so I can't really blame you, but I'm trying to play it safe, and so far we're doing amazing because of my safe play. But we're going to wrap it up here for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.